The human body is beautiful, wacky and mysterious machine. There are many things where the human body turns out to be not less than a miracle. Here are the things we live with it, so sometimes it's easy to forget how amazing things like internal organs, eyes, or even the basic building blocks of the life which we call cells are, right? So here we will clear all about if we'll get to know that how the systems are working inside our body. So this is Aditi Gupta. Let's begin. We are already aware about few of the system, and now it's time to move on few another systems which are left in our human body. So here it comes first, respiratory system. So human respiratory system is the organ system that involves inhaling of oxygen and exhaling of carbon dioxide to meet the energy requirements. Okay, so what it says that what is respiratory system is the inhalation and the exhalation of the few gases. So that shows that is what actually is a breathing process. So inhalation and exhalation. So what is the, if we'll elaborate what is breathing process, it is taking in and giving out of few of the gases, that is called breathing process, means inhalation and exhalation of the few of the gases here. So what is we have oxygen and carbon dioxide which is performing the whole system of our respiratory, that is of respiratory system, and which is performing the whole system smoothly. So if we'll talk about the important organs in the system, that is the important organs of our human system, respiratory system is nose, larynx, pharynx, trachea, bronchi and lungs. We will talk about deeply one by one and each function of each organs elaborately in a few minutes. Okay, so basically as I have told you earlier also above that the important function of the respiratory system includes the inhalation and exhalation of the few of the gases, that is oxygen and carbon dioxide. What what are the gases are in oxygen and carbon dioxide. Okay, so now what is inhalation and exhalation? These are the terms I am using again and again. Then the term is inhalation means to take something inside. Something is means the gas, whatever the requirement of the gas that we are taking inside the body, that is called inhalation. And whatever the waste gas, whatever the thing we are taking it out from the during the whole process, that is called exhalation. Okay, so breathing in is inhalation, breathing out is exhalation. Okay, so if we'll talk about human respiratory system, so in human respiratory system we generally take oxygen inside the body and we give out carbon dioxide as a waste throughout the whole process. Okay, so this is the that means the delivery, we are delivering oxygen and we are removing the carbon dioxide because it is leaving behind in the whole process as a waste. Okay, so now this is the whole diagram. Just have a close look of the whole diagram of respiratory system, and we have categorized, it is showing all the organs clearly, if that is nasal cavity, nostril and all the organs one by one, it is given here. Okay, so now let's talk about the functions of each organs. What are the functions which is that is helping us to that is helping the whole respiratory system in performing the whole system in a smooth way. Okay, so here it comes with the most important feature is nose, that includes your nostrils and nasal cavity. Okay, so what is nostril and nasal cavity is that nostril comes its function comes in the beginning. Okay, so what is what is the importance of the nostril? It is taking the air inside. Okay, so where the system begins from the air itself. Okay, so the whole respiratory system revolves around the gases, whatever the gases is going inside your body, whatever the gases are getting as a becoming a waste, and you are going to exhale it out ultimately at the last. So this is all processes happening, and if it is beginning from the air, then it starts from the very first from the nostril. Okay, so means whatever the air you are going to take it inside the body, it goes through the nostrils. Okay, so here we have a nostril. Now it comes to the nasal cavity of our respiratory system. What it is a kind of a cavity. You just uh, go in front of the mirror and have a look of your nose and observe your nose properly. Then you will see that you generally have a cavity kind of a things. Cavity is what? A kind of a hole. Okay, so we are having a cavity in our nose, that it is okay. So it is having, you must be observing that you find some fine hairs lined in the front of the nasal cavity. Okay, so these hairs are very much important in the whole process. Why? Because these hairs are really protecting you from the dust and the dirt available or present in the atmosphere, and whatever the dirt and dust is present in the atmosphere or in the air, which is where you are going to take it inside, that has been filtered it out through these hairs. Okay, so these hairs these hairs are going to filter all these dust and dirt ultimately, and then you are going to take the fresh air. Fine, and we have a kind of a mucus present inside the that nasal cavity, which also protects the this kind of a dirt and dust, which is going to, now ultimately you are taking a already clean air inside it. Okay, now it comes to the pharynx. What is pharynx? It is a common passageway of both air and food which connects the mouth and nasal. Now what it is saying, that in digestive system we have learned that we have esophagus, means we have a food pipe. Okay, so now we have a windpipe also. Okay, from where you are going to take the gases and whatever the air is going to travel throughout the body. So these two passages going to connect it by the pharynx. So what is the main function of pharynx? Is to connect your mouth and nose. Nasal means your nose. Okay, so this is the main function, and we can call it also as a throat. Okay, so this is your pharynx. Now it comes to the larynx. Now larynx is something called as a voice box. It is also called as a sound box. So you can already understand from its name that sound box means it is helping you to produce the sound. Okay, so whatever the sound you are going to produce that is has been with the help of larynx, you are going to produce some kind of a sound, and obviously it is helping you to communicate. Ultimately, if it is helping you to produce the sounds, and you are able to communicate through the larynx. And now it comes to the trachea. This is our trachea, and that blue portion is all about your trachea. So you can see here that your trachea at the last, it is splitting into two parts and going into the going into the bronchi. Okay, so this is ultimately also known as windpipe. Fine, so that is a windpipe, means the whatever the gases you are taking, it is going through this this all trachea. Now it's bronchia. Next is bronchia. This is your bronchias. Okay, so these bronchias are majorly splitting of the left and right bronchi. Fine, jo whatever abhi we will talk about the bronchi also, that this left and right bronchi. Next is you can see here we have two main bronchus. Okay, right and left side, both the side we have a bronchus, which ultimately going to split into which is ultimately going to split into few finer main, you can see here that so these are all called bronchioles. Now last but not the least, it's the most important organ, that is your lungs. Okay, so we are having pair of lungs, means we are having two lungs, that is ultimately of a sac like structure. Okay, so it is double layered membrane called pleura. Fine, this is our respiratory system. Now next is nervous system. that is also a very important system which helps you to connect the outer world. Okay, so the nervous system is the complex network of the nerves and cells that carry the messages to and from the brain and the spinal cord to the various part of the body. Now what it is saying is that it is connecting, means whatever the whatever you are feeling, whatever the message you wanted to take it to the brain, and whatever the message is message the brain is sending to the body, it's all happening through this system. Now how it is happening, let's understand. So the system is made of your brain. The main organs of the system are brain, spinal cords, and all the nerves. Okay, so this is brain, that is spinal cord, and these all are the nerves which spread all over the body. Okay, so now what is the main function of brain? Brain is hold the control. Here it is your brain, and brain main function is to control every activity whatever is happening inside the body. So that is the control center. Brain is majorly a control center, and it regulates all the system, not only the nervous system, whatever the things are happening, it regulates by the brain only. So whatever the things are happening inside the body, how brain will recognize whatever the things is happening, it will recognize to these nerves. Okay, so these nerves, the brain is controlling the control center, and whatever the messages body is sending to the brain. Okay, so that messages has been taken by the brain, and then at last it also sends some messages to the body. Now how it is sending? Next it comes to the spinal cord. So what is the main function? It is basically the highway that connects the brain to the nerves. Now majorly spinal cord is the connecting point where the brain and your nervous system is connecting. So this is how we can say that the spinal cord is connecting your brain and the nerves. Okay, and ultimately you just like you have a system to flow water in your house, a kind of a pipe, we are having a structure. So similarly in our body we are having a fine smooth pipe like structures that carries the messages throughout the body. Okay, so nerves major function is to carry the messages, whatever the we can let me give you an example. Okay, so if any time unintentionally you have taken your hand towards the fire. Okay, अगर कभी भी unintentionally आप अपना हाथ को क्या है फायर के पास लेके गए हो, तो then what happens, you have seen that immediately you take it off from that fire, because you feels like it is some kind of a hotness over there. Okay, so you feel the hotness from the surface, and immediately you feel that it is hot, and you get the idea that you have to remove it, otherwise it will damage your hands. Okay, so how you are getting the idea of this? That means whatever you felt from that hotness, whatever the hotness you felt, it goes to the brain through this system. Means whatever the nerves are present in your hands, it took the messages that the surface is hot to the brain, and immediately brain has given you the instruction, means insidely given you the instruction to your hand that remove your hand immediately, so that you have removed. And this is how your nervous system is working and carrying the messages from the nerves to the brain and from the brain to the nerves. So ultimately this system helps you to think, act and learn. Means here you are acting, you act ki you have to remove the hand. Similarly you think, you learn through this all system. So this is your nervous system. Okay, now one more interesting fact you should aware about your brain, apart from the parts, whatever the things, but this is an important something interesting factor, that your brain is generally having two sides. One is left and another one is right. Okay, so if we talk about, if we divide up our brain into particular two halves, okay, so we can get a right side and left side. Okay, so now what is something interesting in it is that if if your right brain is developed more as compared to the left, then the person will be artistic in nature, and if the left side of the brain is more developed as compared to the right one, then the person will be more logical. Now what is it, what all it is, this means that if naturally your left brain, if we'll talk about the right brain is developed more, then the person will love to do art. Okay, we love to do more it's more inclined towards the music, colors, creativity and all. Okay, so that person will most probably the creative one. But if the left portion of the brain, this portion of the brain will more develop, means this portion of the brain will be more developed and the person will be more logical. Okay, then it thinks it loves more mathematics, it doing more like involving into the linear, systematic or analytical things. Okay, verbal means that person loves to do mathematics and logical things. Okay, so this is something an important or interesting factor about your brain. Now it comes there, whatever the nervous system is performing the function, it needs to connect with the external world. Okay, so whatever the outer world here, what we have some organs that are connecting us to the outer world. Okay, so these organs are sense organs. So these sense organs are connecting you to the outer world, and we all are aware that we have 5 kinds of sense organs, that is skin, eyes, tongues, nose and ear. Okay, so I don't have to much elaborate here that skin help us to feel, eyes help us to see, tongue help us to taste, nose help us to smell and ear help us to hear. So these are the major function of our sense organ, and we ultimately have a 5 major sense organ. So ultimately these all the function of these sense organ helping us to connect the outer world. If we are not having these organs, so how you can feel and how you know that the surface is hot and you have to remove the hand? Okay, ultimately if you are in danger, if you are having eyes, then you can see it and you can protect yourself. So though all these things are helping you to connect to the outer world. Okay, so next is your last but not the least, that is your excretory system. So just think about once that if you are doing something in a general way also, so that if you're performing something, if you're making a project even also, then what happens that it creates some kind of a waste ultimately at the last. Similarly, if our body is performing lots of function which we have already discussed in our previous video, and currently we have discussed about all the functions, then after performing the functions, definitely some waste are going to produce here. Okay, so here we have a last organ, the last system that is going to going to work on that waste. Okay, so how you are going to dispose that waste, so this is all done in this system. Okay, so what is excretory system? Is the organ system that removes the waste like urine, carbon dioxide, sweat. These all are waste. Okay, so in respiratory system we are producing carbon dioxide. Here we will learn about what is urine. Okay, so this is all, and sweating, you all know that we produce some kind of a sweat also, that is all our waste, and this is all are producing by the body. So how you are going to excrete it, how you are going to take it out from the body with the help of these all are the system. So this is all comes in under the urinary system. Just have a look of this diagram properly. So this shows all the major organ of this. Now if we talk about the major organs, that is your kidney. Okay, so major organ of the urinary system is kidney, then it comes ureter, urethra and ureter bladder. Okay, so these are the main organs: kidney, ureter, urinary bladder and urethra. Okay, so these are the main organs. Apart from that, we have lungs, liver and skin, also some of the organs which help us to remove the waste. Okay, we will talk about this also. But kidney filter the blood, and urine is the filtrate which is obtained. And now what kidney main function is to filter the blood. Whatever the filter is now going to turn into waste. Whatever the things we need from the blood we have already used, now the blood is in the waste form, and the kidney is going to pure it out now, and whatever the filtrate will be left over, that is called your urine. Okay, so now through this pipe and through this bladder, it is going to come out from your body. Fine. So this is the major function of your excretory system, to excrete your waste from your body. Fine. So what kidney majorly expel out your urine. Kidney ka main function is to excrete out urine. Lungs main function is to excrete out कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एंड स्किन टेक आउट योर स्वेट. तो जितने भी वेस्ट अभी वी हैव टॉक्ड अबाउट, दैट ऑल कमिंग आउट फ्रॉम दीज ऑर्गन्स. ओके, सो जस्ट रीड इट आउट. Okay, lastly, I have composed all the whatever the system we have learned. So just pause the video and have a look of all the system here. I have organized all the organs which are including mainly here in this conclusion. So I guess all the system are clear to you people, and if it is not, then you can go through this particular page that includes all the organs regarding your or every system, particularly what are the major organs are involved in circulating functioning all the function smoothly. Okay, so this is all about your, I hope you people are now aware that how the human body is so much full of miracles, and how it is so much amazing due to all these systems. Okay, so just go through the video properly and get aware and stay safe.